Money won't heal a broken heart, it won't buy true happiness, mend relationships, or fill the void that some people carry inside. But here's the truth: lack of money, that can make nearly everything harder. It's easy to say money isn't everything, especially when you have enough of it. But when you're constantly forced to choose between bills and food, between time with family or taking extra shifts, or between your health and your job, money quickly becomes more than just numbers. No, money won't fix everything. But it does something powerful: it gives you options. And in a world that often feels out of your control, options are everything. Let's explore what that really means through 3 simple but important truths. Chapter 1: Freedom to choose better. Money expands the choices you can make in life. It allows you to say no to what drains you and yes to what fulfills you. When you have financial breathing room, you're not trapped in a toxic job just because you need the paycheck. You're not forced to say yes to every opportunity out of desperation. You have the power to choose where you work, where you live, how you spend your time, and who you give your energy to. Without money, choices are limited to survival. With money, choices expand to growth, to purpose, to meaning. This doesn't mean you need millions. Sometimes, even a modest emergency fund or an extra source of income is enough to let you step away from something that's quietly destroying you. Because at its core, money is permission. Permission to leave, permission to start, permission to change. And the more options you have, the more intentionally you can live. So what happens when you move from constant survival to a stable place financially? You gain something else that's often overlooked. Let's talk about that next. Chapter 2: Stability builds mental clarity. When your basic needs are covered, your mind stops racing. You're no longer waking up at 3 a.m. worried about rent, or juggling which bill can be delayed another week. This kind of financial stability creates mental space, and in that space, clarity is born. Clarity about your goals. Clarity about your relationships. Clarity about who you are when you're not just trying to make it through the month. Stress is loud. It drowns out creativity, planning, and reflection. But when that noise begins to quiet down, you start thinking bigger. You begin asking deeper questions. Not just how do I make it, but what kind of life do I want to live? Money may not buy happiness, but it buys margin. And margin is where ideas grow, where healing begins, and where purpose has room to show up. And while stability is a beautiful thing, life still throws curveballs. So let's talk about the power money gives you in times of uncertainty. Chapter 3: Leverage over life's uncertainty. Life is unpredictable. No matter how careful you are, things break. People leave, accidents happen, the market shifts. Money doesn't protect you from the storms, but it gives you an umbrella. When you have options, you respond instead of react. You take time off to care for your health without fearing eviction. You relocate for better opportunities without financial panic. You pivot when your business stumbles, because you've built a cushion. This is what leverage means. You're not powerless when life gets messy. And leverage isn't about being rich, it's about having systems, savings, and structures that protect your peace. That let you weather change with resilience, not fear. Because even when life feels out of control, options make it a little more bearable. And that's more powerful than most people realize. So, where does that leave us? We often hear that money isn't everything, and that's true. But the conversation can't stop there. Because while money won't fix a broken heart, it can give you time to heal. It won't create purpose, but it can help you chase it. It won't guarantee happiness, but it gives you a better shot at finding it on your own terms. Money is not the destination, it's the vehicle. And when used with intention, it doesn't just change your bank balance, it changes your life. So the next time someone says money isn't that important, remember, it's not about the money. It's about the options it gives you. If you're ready to take control of your money and your future, hit that subscribe button. Velocash is here to help you move faster toward financial freedom.